O Mary Wonindizu, Odiya, Abakare, Mama Kaora, Unapuri Mary Nandi, Nandi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unapuri Mary Nandi, Nandi
all over the world.
Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unapuri Mary Nandi. Nandebu Onedu Aimo O Mary Wonindizu Giroya Abakare Mamanda Hora Unapuri Mary Nandi Nandi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unapuri Mary Nandi Nandi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unapuri Mary Nandi Nandi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unapuri Mary Nandi Nandi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unapuri Mary Nandi Nandi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unapuri Mary Nandi. They start having nightmares. I lead that very movement of the children of light. And have we not brought enlightenment to all the people? This very movement that heaven ordained must free the whole of Nigeria. Everybody must be free. And that light, the same way that the sun rises from the east, that light is coming from the east, as always. I am the director of Radio Biafra and Biafra Television. God gave me another assignment this year, it seems. Not only to serve the wonderful people of Biafra,
coming to you
to serve
via the auspices of Radio Biafra London.
And that is what I'm doing.
My name remains Miles.
And we will continue to do until everybody is free.
We are going direct without wasting time today, being the 9th day of the 11th month, being November 2021. Without wasting any time, we must go direct to our head of directorate, CHIKA EDOZIE, to address humanity. Mazi, please, over to you.
Thank you, Mazi Jonathan, and I hope I'm coming out clear, please.
You are crisp. Please, go on.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and good night to you all wonderful and great people of Biafra. My name is Mazi CHIKA EDOZIE. I come from Ihe Oma. Ihe Oma is in Olo province of Biafra land. And by the grace of Chukwu Abiyama, the creator of heaven and earth, I serve the indigenous people of Biafra in the Directorate of State as the head of directorate. Tonight, I am on air tonight with our brother Mazi Kingsley Kano Takano. And of course, I'll let him introduce himself. Mazi, please introduce yourself before I go ahead to address great people of Biafra.
Thank you very much, Mazi CHIKA EDOZIE, the head of the Directorate of State. My name is Kanu Takano. I am from Isiama Faruku Umahibeko province in Biafra land. And I am a messenger of Biafra. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Tonight, I want to, of course, talk about what is very, very important to us, very, very imperative to the people of Biafra, which is the court case or the court process that will be happening tomorrow. We are all aware that at the last court sitting of the Zoo Federal Court in Abuja, the court adjourned the case of our leader, Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu, to the 10th of November 2021, and that is being tomorrow. Now, as usual, great Biafrans, we must do what we have been known to be doing. Our solidarity, our presence in the court must be felt by even the blind and the deaf. They must see us, they must hear us, they must know that Biafrans are solidly and unequivocally in support and in the same boat with our leader, Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu. Therefore, we must, especially those of us in Abuja area, and those of us in the northern area, and of course those of us who can still make it from tonight up to tomorrow, we must mobilize ourselves and showcase our presence for tomorrow's court sitting. And of course, like we have always been doing, the IPOB worldwide is known as a very disciplined movement. This is what our leader has inculcated in us. Therefore, tomorrow's court case will not be different in the sense that we will shame our enemies and detractors with our well-imbibed discipline. And of course, whether they like it or not, we must be present and we must solidarize and support the leader of this great movement, Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu. And in addition to that, we already know that the people in Biafra land will also show their complete solidarity in solidarity with our leader. And of course, we will make sure that everybody in Biafra land tomorrow is showing that solidarity. And we therefore, what we have already announced, that during Onyendu's court appearances, we must make sure that Biafra land is physically seen to be in solidarity with him. Therefore, tomorrow we'll continue, we will do what we used to do in Biafra land and lock down the whole of Biafra land in solidarity with our leader, Onyendumazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, I have to say that what is happening in Imo State, what is going on as I speak to you this evening in Imo State is beyond reason. It cannot be understood at all. Why am I saying this? This man who called himself the administrator in Imo State, this fraudster, this quota governor or quota administrator in Imo State, he has been going from house to house, kidnapping and abducting Biafrans, whether they are members, family members of the indigenous people of Biafra. He does not make any difference. What they do is that once they see that you're a young man or a young woman, then you are a target. And the worst case of all this is that if they go after a particular person and they do not get that person at home, they kidnap the rest family members that are present. I do not see and I do not understand what kind of jungle that this man has turned Imo State into. A very peaceful land before, but he has brought his Fulani masters into our land to be causing unsurmountable havoc, unimaginable sorrow and sadness among families. He has made it a duty to be spilling blood in our land. Now, I am saying this tonight, being the 9th of November, that people must call hopeless Udozima to order. People must call him to order. People must call hopeless Uzodinma to order before it is too late. I said this 3 times. They must call him to order before it is too late. Because it cannot continue that our youths can no longer be safe in their own fatherland because one idiot just decided to make life unbearable for them. Because one fraudster decided that for his masters to still see him as a very, very worthy slave, he must be spilling the blood of our youths, the blood of our mothers, the blood of our children, and the blood of our fathers. The people that think that they are stakeholders in Biafra land, and specifically those who have spoken in times of, in this kind of time when evil are reigning, they must speak now. They must speak now so that nobody will hold IPOB accountable when the Biafran people begins to say enough is enough for all these killings, all these kidnappings, all this torture and maimings and murder that this man, Hope Uzodinma, has brought into Imo State. Great Biafrans, I will stop at this very moment and, of course, invite Mazi Kingsley Kano Untakano to please take the floor. Mazi, if you can hear me, please, the floor is yours.
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you very much. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night, according to your time zone. My name is Kano Untakano. I am from Isiama Faruku, Umaya province in Biafra land. First and foremost, I have to use this wonderful opportunity to thank Biafrans, friends of Biafrans that stood strongly when the foundation of this great movement, IPOB, was shaken through the extraordinary rendition of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the face of Biafra and the symbol of self-determination. I knew it was a difficult period for our struggle, but it was unfortunate that most of us acted ignorantly. Thanks to CHIKA EDOZIE, we are back again, stronger than ever. There is one IPOB, one leader, and one DOS. The highest command in this struggle is DOS. In this situation we find ourselves now. It has been so for many years. Their decision is final, whether it suits us or not. Challenging their decision means challenging IPOB highest command and IPOB worldwide, because anybody can be a member of DOS if you are qualified to be so. So whatever thing they said, we must carry it out. Meaning that command and control stands for a very simple reason, that we are not political party, rather a freedom fighting movement. Although people come out sometimes to air their opinion, probably in the wrong way, thinking that they are fighting IPOB structure. No, you are getting it wrong. If you are fighting IPOB structure, you are fighting the whole Biafrans. IPOB structure is not our problem. Our problem are the Fulanis, the oppressors that are killing us. These are our problems. These people are our problems. And these are the people we have to confront at all times. It is very, very important that we know this. I want to make it clear to everybody that in Kanu's family, there is no betrayal. The same old Kanus that are gone today gave their own land to Biafra in Obulishokwe, in Isama Faruku Mahibeku, where the Juku bunker was built and still standing till this day, without betraying our eternal leader, Dim Odmegochukwu. That is the same Kanu's family you are seeing today, headed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What am I trying to say here is, if you are not sure of something, please, we should be cautious while we speak. That brings me to IPOB Media. I have to thank you people, especially because of the battle you people are fighting with the Nigerian government. If you check the way they operate now, they've changed their system completely. Watch their military. Before they go into Biafra land to invade us, you can see the kind of masterpiece they write and publish in the newspapers. These are not being written by Nigerians. These are being written by the missionaries they hired from the United Kingdom and United States of America. They are the ones writing this to prepare the minds of the people before they go into strike. This is one thing we really have to confront. And everybody that is in social media should use this social media to address the issues that matters, and not for people to be attacking individuals or attacking this governing body of IPOB. If you are doing that, you are doing it at your own peril. But you should know that IPOB has come to stand. What you people are doing by attacking this structure is just like a little storm in a cup of tea. It can move IPOB because IPOB is very solid. Nobody. If Zoo government could not break IPOB, no individual could do that. So it's better you use your platform very well and not to use it to attack innocent people or the body of IPOB, the governing body of IPOB, DOS. And I have to use this opportunity to send our sincere condolence to the family of Jonathan Cooper, a great man, our consultant in the UK, that passed away in September. That was devastating for our struggle. This was a man that worked very hard to help Biafrans, but indeed, his best. Biafrans will miss you so much. May your gentle soul rest in peace. And my thanks goes to our legal teams in Nigeria. They are doing a wonderful job. Bindman solicitors in UK and Lukria in Kenya for their tremendous efforts in making sure that those that rendered our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are brought to book. We should follow instructions of DOS at all times. For example, DOS cancelled the sit at home on 6th of November. People were angry. I can understand that. Only few people understood exactly the game plans of the Fulanis. But DOS did, and others didn't. And at the end of the day, we saw the reports that came out. Even the so-called governors that proscribed us in 2017 came out and confessed that it's not IPOB that is killing in Biafra land. That is their foreign missionaries. Because what they were thinking is that IPOB will come out. So when they kill, they will accuse IPOB. But it was a master game that DOS played by calling off the sit at home, and which exposed a lot of things. If you look at Ihiala, there was no ballot, there was no election in Ihiala. What was the reason? They thought the sit at home would have continued. They would have had the opportunity to rig the election there. But thank CHIKA Edozie for that wonderful idea from DOS to cancel that sit at home. And that is why it is very, very important we listen to them when they speak. Nobody, I repeat, nobody can stop IPOB because it is a divine project.
Profit tertinggi yang saya pernah keluarkan daripada akaun sebanyak 10,000 pada bulan Januari.
Saya telah untung sebanyak 38,000, ROI 360% lah, dengan modalkan 10,000 saja.
Keuntungan yang tertinggi akak pernah perolehi adalah di antara 5 ke 10,000.
Alhamdulillah, saya rasa bersyukur sangat sebab Allah temukan saya dengan WR Trader. Saya kenal WR Academy sebenarnya secara kebetulan. Saya masuk Facebook, saya nampak site WR, dia selalu keluar sebenarnya. Saya ingat sebenarnya scammer sebenarnya. So, bila dia selalu keluar tu, saya buka lah site tu. Saya tengok a few video pelajar-pelajar sebelum ni. Saya tak silap saya ada hantar email sama ada benda ni syariah compliant ke tak. Bila saya tengok tu, dia cakap syariah compliant, dia kata masuk kelas yang first yang RM97 tu. Tu saya masuk dari situ.
Dalam dunia trading lah yang saya masuk kelab berbayar dan juga tak berbayar. Kelebihan belajar dengan WR Trader ni lebih kepada komitmen tenaga pengajar dia lah, Cik Wafi sendiri, yang mana dia sendiri yang mengajar, dia sendiri yang fokus, dia sendiri yang ambil tahu sama ada pelajar tu boleh pergi atau tak boleh pergi, boleh profit atau tak boleh profit.
Apa yang saya tertarik dengan WR Trader Academy, guru dia, Cikgu Wafi itu sendiri. Bila belajar dengan Cikgu Wafi, saya yakin sebab Cikgu Wafi dia tak pernah tinggalkan student tak tahu apa-apa. Dan malahan dalam seumur hidup saya rasa ini adalah kali pertama saya jumpa cikgu yang sibuk nak cari rugi student. Sebab dia nak semak apa kau dah buat, apa kesilapan yang kita dah buat. Sebab apa? Dia nak kita untung.
Perbezaan dia WR dulu dan kini sangat sistematik sekarang, which is group support yang sangat kuat, di mana Cikgu Wafi dan juga trainer-trainer yang sedia ada sangat membantu dalam merealisasikan impian sahabat-sahabat trader yang di dalam WR, di mana kelas sentiasa diadakan. Setiap malam ada group support yang malah Cikgu Wafi dedicated untuk mengetahui kenapa student loss atau student win.
Sebenarnya saya nak tambah ilmu dalam trading ni, sebab saya memang daripada kosong. Tahun lepas memang saya belajar dengan WRT ni, memang banyak benda yang saya belajar, daripada teknik apa semua. So memang tak rugi kalau belajar trading ni. So ilmu tu yang mahal sebenarnya nak belajar.
A simple question, or a tough one. It's a question for our children, or a childish one. Love. And for our loved ones. It's a question of hope. It's a question of trust. Whatever the question, it's a question of our life right now. Get vaccine-related information on Google.
We have to continue to pray for our leader, Master Nnamdi Kanu, and others who are in DSS dungeon and other prisons, while we wait for his release. May CHIKA Edozie continues to bless this wonderful family of IPOB, now and forevermore. He said, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi Kingsley Kanu.